Rod's waving at you, and Lucy's waving her tail, and it's a little chilly down here this morning, 43 degrees, and there's a breeze blowing too, so it's a little cooler than sometimes. Anyway, I think we're headed up to 50-something today, but anyway, it's always good to hear. And I will turn it back to you. This is KAJAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All righty, Wendy. Well, good to hear from you and Rod and K9LUCY. And that World Gallivanter, if she stops by, you tell her we said howdy, and of course the kids. All righty, let's drop down to Mark and see how Sarah's doing this morning. WB6, BJN, WB8, VMW.
Hey, good morning, Jim, and good morning to everyone. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I know I did, and hopefully we'll have a great week coming up. Let's go ahead and look at conditions. Matter of fact, Sarah does not have a headache this morning, so thank God for that. She is still sleeping a little bit, but I did go in and ask her if she needed an ice pack, and she said no. And when she says that, that means things are good. Let's go ahead and do conditions here. 30.43 on the barometer, 0.8, and the barometer is falling. Usually it's rising this time of the day, so barometer is falling. It peaked out at about 30.52 inches last night before I went to bed, so it's dropped quite a little bit since last night. Temperature, 20.7 degrees, 20 degrees, 20.7 degrees. It's cold this morning. We had a kind of an Arctic front come through over the weekend behind some rain. And it turned cold. It was sharply cold yesterday with some strong north winds, and we had winds up to about 39 miles an hour. And it never got out of the 30s all day here. So for Tennessee, that's chilly. Humidity, 95%. Dew point, 19. So 20.7 on the temperature, 19 on the dew point gives us a fairly high humidity. 1.2 on the wind, and it doesn't show a direction because that means it's variable. Variable wind at 1.2 miles an hour. No rain today, and no rain yesterday. We did have some rain on Saturday, about 44 tenths of an inch, maybe. Other than that, it's clear skies. Going to be a clear day today, about 49 degrees. Jim, back there to you, doing a great job as usual. WB6BJ.
All righty, Mark. Well, I'm glad that Sarah has no headache. You could always offer a little kiss on the forehead, you know. Now, being a good wife, she'll say, absolutely, always welcome a kiss on the forehead. All righty. Well, now we'll go up and see if Ray and Fred. Now, Fred's probably, he's been there long enough. He's snoring now. And I don't know if Ray has got the lines open or not. We'll give her a try. K5, CFY, WB8, VMW. Well, somebody said that maybe the lines are finicky this morning, so if it's a little finicky, we'll just leave it lay there. Alrighty, well, let me see. We'll try LJ. Got a couple minutes here. KB8 LJ WB8 BMW. How's it in the Bedstead neighborhood there, Mark or LJ? WB8VMW from KB8LJ. Things are looking up around here because some of the technological problems that have been bothering me for some period of time appear to be almost completely solved, and I have the new internet service that I've got seems to be working pretty well, and turned up some bugs and internet-related stuff that I was doing and got them fixed. So hopefully I'll get the last few pieces under control and have a really neat system, albeit a rather slow one. But I'd rather have a slow one that works than a super fast one that doesn't. So I'll be looking forward to hearing everybody on the rest of the net and hoping everybody has a great day. So this is KB8LJ, back to pre-net. All right, LJ. Well, you got some things working right then, maybe. All righty, well, we're going to get the Canton Critter Control report here and see how everything's going on down there. They probably had a pretty good weekend, a little damp, but it wasn't a bad weekend. KA8MNT, WB8VMW. Good morning, Tom.
WB8VMW, KA8MNT. Good morning, Jim, and everybody else that's on there this morning. Well, the critters were quiet basically all weekend. They didn't do too much of anything out there. Between the little bit of rain and snow that we got, that they decided to stay in and kind of chill out this weekend. Of course, you have that one that one that gets out there and likes to romp around just a little bit, and we had one of those little old groundhog decided he was going to waddle through, and then I think he got up just a little bit and ran back in and got warmed up again. But other than that, it's been quiet the last few days. So with that, I'm going to turn everything back over to you, Jim. This is KA8MNT, back to WB8VMW.
All righty, Tom. Well, good to hear that all the critters back there in the backyard is hunkered down and keeping cool. Boy, I don't know what you're going to do, when spring is here and they get frisky out there. I think I ought to send you down a copy of my stick so that you can sort of hang it on the fence. And when they come out and they get a little frisky, you shake the fence, and when that rattles that stick, they'll settle down. All righty, Tom, you take care. All righty, well, we got about 1 minute, so before I turn it over to Dave, does anybody want to get in here and say good morning? We got a minute before it becomes Dave's unofficial.
W8WKY.
This is Kilo Julia 5, Delta India Tango. Good morning.
Good morning. All righty, well, Dave probably got you on the list. So I'm going to go ahead and get him on here so that he can straighten things out. And it's not too much of a mess this morning. So NTAD, the father of Meg, she hasn't got her bottom wet yet this year. Alrighty, Dave, with the R&D lab, I'm going to turn it over to you. That last Attic Master is working okay, so must be doing something right, Dave. So over to you, Dave. NT8D, WB8 VMW.
All right, thank you there, Jim. I'm glad it's working great. Give me a chance to get together with John and Mark. A lot of fun, and we'll get busy as soon as the weather starts turning again. Let me go ahead and get this fired up. I'll tell you who we got, and we'll get this thing started. We're calling CQ for the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater, 147.39 megahertz with a PL of 114.8. This is a control net open to any and all licensed amateurs. All traffic must go through net control, though emergency and priority traffic are welcome to break in at any time. This is Dave, November Tango 8 Delta, NT8D, your net control operator for this Monday morning. Let me tell you who we got. We'll head back to Jim, and then we'll take our mobiles here in just a second. On the list, I have VMW, PMI, 8AT, MMY, GXX, 40G, SFS, FQV, SSR, 8CT, YMY, ZSH, HNK, the JAXs, BJN, 8LJ, MNT, DIT, 8WS, and 8TW. We'll get to everybody here shortly. Let's go ahead and get our mobile short times, top of the hour as people have to work. Call in now, please.
Victor, Mike, November 3, Whiskey 8, Sierra, Tango, Uniform, Stu, Sharp Milano, Mobile.
Short time, KR5 SSR.
Kilo Delta 8, Hotel Alpha Golf, Tim, KD8 HAG, Mobile, in and out. KE80WX, Kilo Echo 8, Oscar Whiskey X-Ray, Mobile.
All right, we added EMM, an N3 station. We'll get right back to you. STU, HAG, in and out, thanks. OWX, SSR, got you marked short time. Jim, nice to have you. Thanks for getting everything started. Why don't you go ahead, and then we'll go ahead and get to these short timers.
All righty. Well, I want to say good morning to Thomas. I know he has chores he has to do in the morning, so we just skip over him. But Thomas, you're always on my list here. And we see there was somebody else. Yeah. Anyway, I'll cut it short so you can get busy. WB8 VMW, everybody stay safe, stay well, and don't let the warm weather fool you. Be careful of the colds. Stay warm when you can and stay dry. So, back to net, WB8 VMW.
All right there, Jim. Happy Monday to you and Judy. You really rounded up quite a crew this morning. You guys have a safe start to your week. Stay warm, stay dry. Short timers, stand by. Let me get to the mobiles here first. KD8 VMM, good morning, Brian. Happy Monday to you. We're going to let you kick it off.
Hey, good morning, Dave. Everybody on the net. Yeah, it's not bad. I got about an inch of snow maybe yesterday, over a Sunday morning, so not too bad. Other than that, a lot of deer out this morning. So I had 27 degrees and smooth running in Akron, so just be careful. There might be some slick spots. So have a good one. Talk to you next week. KD8 VMM, I'll be clear.
All right there, Brian. Thanks for helping me get the net started on a Monday morning. You be safe, and watch out for the icy spots, especially on bridges and stuff like that. Right when it hits right below the freezing, and if it's just a little bit of moisture, man, it can get real slick fast. So be careful. We'll listen for you throughout the week. The N3 station, November 3, I think I heard doubling in there. Why don't you come in? Let me get your whole call, and you can go ahead with your transmission.
Net Control, good morning. This is November 3, Kilo Golf Delta. Repeating November 3, Kilo Golf Delta. Nick, Mobile in Ashtabula County. 28 degrees, clear, chilly. Roads are dry, surprisingly. Just getting out of the work from the Sheriff's Office on the way back home to Erie, Pennsylvania. Just thought I'd check in this morning and say hello to everybody. Hope everyone has a good day. Net Control, back to you. This is 3KJ73.
All right, thanks for your patience, Nick. We got your call in the log. Be safe driving back to Pennsylvania today, and hopefully you can check in with us another time. Please do whenever you're around here, and check out the WAWKY.org website for all the nets and activities in case you're driving through town. You take care of yourself, 73, and be safe. Let's grab KE8OWX, and then we'll get Stu, because Stu, I know, is going to stay strong up there. Tom, let's make sure we get you in here. KE8OWX, NT8D.
Good morning, Dave. We're doing okay. Should be clear just about now. Gotta get clear of those big concrete walls. They sure suck RF. But we're doing okay. Making our way to the office. Had to get gas this morning, and boy, was that chilly. So I'm still thawing out from that and sipping my coffee. We're gonna get back to that and keep listening. KE8OWX, back to Net Control.
All right, Tom, thanks for joining us. Be safe on the road out there. Jump back in if you need to, and have a good start to your week, 73. All right, W8STU, good morning up north. What's it look like up there to you?
Good morning, everyone on the net this morning. Happy Monday to everybody. The usual Monday traffic, not too bad. It's 27 degrees here right now, and entering into Chardon, Route 6 southbound as usual. And I had a great weekend. My daughter came by. I had visitation with my daughter this weekend. We had a really good time, and she loves watching me shoot for some DX. And within maybe a couple hours this weekend total, we got about 25, 26 contacts, new contacts logged in the book, and picked up 3 new countries, so I was excited about that. And one was an island off of the northern shore of Africa. I think it was called Tunisia or something like that. It's 3 Victor 8 Lima Lima, I think it's called was. So that was exciting. But I hope everybody has a great week coming up here, and a great day today. With that, I'll say 73, the big A8 to the ladies, and until we talk again, God bless everyone. Back to Net Control, the best to you, Mobile.
W8WKY.
All right there, Stu. Sounds like you are off to have a great one. Enjoy. Happy Monday to you. Thanks for being a regular part of the net in the morning. It's always nice to talk to you, and very best to you and yours. Stay safe on the road, and we'll listen for you throughout the week. Let me get the portables in here, and then we'll get up to Jeanette, K8JAX, along with W8JAX and K9LUCY. Good morning, folks. Happy Monday to you. Hopefully, Florida is treating you well this morning.
Well, good morning there, Dave. This is K8JAX, and W8JAX is ahead of me waving. K9LUCY is smelling the grass. We have a beautiful sunrise down here in Jacksonville, and it's 43 degrees, so a little chilly for us. We're headed up to 60 degrees today, and we have, 8-foot waves, so not the best day for Meg today, so hope you had a nice weekend there, Dave. we did see the ducklings. There's 5 ducklings here, but they're getting big already. So all these ducklings are growing up. Anyway, hope you have a great day, Dave. Thanks for giving us a call. Take care, and I'll turn it back to you. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All right there, Weddy. Very best to you and Rod and Lucy. And sounds like a pretty, I guess, normal day on the ocean down there. A little breezy and chilly this morning. Had a decent weekend. Had our holiday celebration for the Piano Guild group, and had a boat club meeting. Going to volunteer for the boat show this weekend, so I'm going to help work the booth for the boat club. Looking forward to that up at the IX Center. Last boat show at the IX Center, folks. If you want to see it there, it's the last time. Anyways, thanks a lot, guys. We will listen for you throughout the week. You guys be safe. Thank you. Let's go to Jeanette, KI5 SSR. Nice to have you aboard, Jeanette. And then we'll get Matt down in Arkadelphia.
Well, hey, thank you very much, KI5SSR. Good to be here as well. And feels like some nice weather over there in Florida. We're in Texas, and I'm not exactly sure where you're at, but it's chilly here this morning. I got a chiropractor appointment to go to early, so that's kind of why I'm short time. And, do check out my QRZ page for my net schedule. It's on there. There's a link there. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day, and we'll say 73. Thank you for taking me.
My pleasure, Jeanette. Good luck with the nets. And I'm in Copley Township, northeast of the repeater, due south of Cleveland, about 30 miles, just west of Akron. It's easy to find my spot if you look at the weather map and look at the little hook on the freeway coming down. And it's very easy to find if the storms are close to me or not. Hi. You have a good one. Happy Monday to you, and we'll catch you next week. Let's go on down to Matt, KJ5DIT. Good morning, Matthew. And then we'll try to get the early risers and rest of the kind of short timers on the early bird list. KJ5DIT, NTAD.
Good morning. We're looking at 23 for a temperature this morning. So my wife puts it about 40 degrees lower than it was a couple of days ago. That's Arkansas. You never know whether you're going to be warm or hot or cold. I enjoyed the day. Luckily, we don't have to worry about anything on the roads. I remember going through the northern part of Texas one time, and I was flying, and roads looked clear and beautiful, and it was a nice day, and suddenly I was spinning on a bridge, and I wound up on the other side pointing the other direction, and there was a patrolman behind me, and he stopped and checked to see if I was okay. We were, but black ice is nasty, so y'all be careful. 73.
Roger. That'll give you a shot of adrenaline. Happened to me on 480 one day, a number of years ago. So, yeah, everybody on the road, be careful. Watch it when it's just dropping into that 32, upper 20s. Once it gets too cold, then you can get a little traction back because it gets drier, too. The humidity goes down. Anyways, be safe. Thanks for checking in. Nice to have you aboard. Let's see here. People who are going to be mobile, who are mobile, I think are mobile. Let's try KE8HNK, maybe trackside. And then we'll try to get Tom GXX. Go ahead there, Elmer, TAD.
KE8HNK trackside mobile here. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, rest of the listeners and TAD in the group. And just sitting there trackside mobile. Beltline doesn't have any cars, no trains are rolling, and I'm just kind of sitting here. Got the engine running a little bit, so the radio will keep transmitting, and got the heat going. So Just going to catch a little nap here before work. Hopefully nobody bothers the vehicle. I haven't had that issue since last Monday, so looking forward to sunrise, getting a quick picture of it, and then head on into work and get the day over with, get school with, and get back into resting again. So I'm going to turn it back over to you, Dave, K8H&K, back over to NTAD 73.
All right there, Elmer. You keep yourself safe. Have yourself a good start to your week, and we'll get you again next Monday. We'll listen for you with the other guys throughout the week. Take care of yourself. 73. Tom might have to head out to work here shortly. WA8GXX. And then I'm going to try Craig, because he goes out early, too.
Good morning, Dave. I hope I'm getting in okay. I'm on an HD in the vehicle, so I got my wife's vehicle. And thanks for being there. You have a great one. NTAD, WA-GXX.
All right there, Tom. I could tell you were on a different radio, but you came in just fine. Q5 copy. Have a safe Monday, 73. We'll listen for you throughout the week. Take care of yourself. AA8CT, Craig, good morning. Happy Monday to you. We'll let you check in and get out the door. This is NTAD.
NTAD, good morning, Dave. Well, this is definitely not the weather for a fox hunt, at least not for me anyway. And probably Meg would be happier in the garage than out. So with that, we'll just move forward with Monday and wish everybody a safe and prosperous week. And, yeah, you have a great day. Great hearing from you. And in all likelihood, it's probably a real possibility we might see you on Thursday. This is AA8CT turning it back to NTAD and Barometer Net. Take care, my friend, in 73s.
All right there, Craig. I should be there. And, yeah, you just got to get to the end of the day. I got to teach a class this evening. So I got to figure out exactly how that's going to work. I've been thinking about that for the last day or two. You be safe. Thanks for checking in, and we'll listen for you throughout the week. Take care of yourself. Let's get coming to the cats who are at work so they can stay busy. We're going to start with Phil, K8PMI. Imagine you're at the grind. Good morning. Happy Monday.
This is K8PMI. Yep, I'm at the grind. Just going through emails. Still dark out, but hey, looking forward to this week, and I'm sure it's going to be another great week. So, and we got our meeting coming up Thursday, so it'll be good to catch up with everybody. So, we'll catch you guys later. 73, everybody. This is K8PMI.
W8WKY.
All right, Phil, great to start the week out with you. You have a safe one and a good start to yours. Thanks for joining us. And 73, be safe. Let's see. Let's get a couple of these early birds in here so they can go back to bed. Hi. AC8AT, top of the morning, John, and then we'll go with MMY. Good morning, John. How are you doing this morning? Happy Monday.
Top of the morning to you, Dave. Boy, you're not lying. I'm going to head back and get under the covers. Still chilly out here in Elyria. But let me say happy Monday and best of 73s to the entire crowd. Good hearing, everybody. NTAD, top of the morning again, my friend. AC8AT.
So out there, John, very best to you. Take a nap. It's worth it, and especially when it's this chilly, it's a great way to stay warm. And if you got a dog or a cat that can jump up there in the bed with you, it's even better. Hi. Happy Monday. Take care. We'll catch you next week. Let's try Chris, KE8MMY. You still around, Chris? Chris already went back to bed. Hi. Sweet dreams, Chris. We'll catch you next time. Let's see here. Let's do a little bit of the dog pound here, but we're already getting to the point where I want to grab a few mobiles. So mobiles, stand by. I'll get right to you. Let's try middle mark here. Southern mark first. KE8SFS. Don't know if you're still on an HT in your battery situation, by the way. I wanted to make sure we get you in. KE8SFS, NT8D.
Yeah, good to hear you, Dave. And we got 26 degrees here. Going to get the 36 degree today. Going to get clear, and we're going to get some sunshine today. And you know, and feel like 13 degrees right now, and wind at 14 mile per hour southwest. Gas price is $2.78 to $2.88 all around Wagner. The period all it rotating and up on prices on the gas pump. So you have to choose whatever you want to spend your money on. And let me drop that for a bit. Yeah, anyhow, I'm still on the couch. I got to check in today on about my bed and when they're going to put it in. And about all that done okay and everything. And I got another house inspection. The housekeeping inspection. They're saying I'm not doing my laundry, so I'm doing my laundry over the weekend, and I got a couple more loads to do, and I'll be over with on that. But doing okay and everything. Like I said, you know, I'll give it back to you. Kia e serpato, sir.
All right there, Mark. Glad you're doing well. Hopefully you get a good night's sleep tonight. All right, let me do this real quick here. I'm going to open it up for mobiles only, mobile short time only, short time mobile in and out. Everybody else stand by. We will get to you. Please call now.
Please copy Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo KE8 UIB John Mobile.
This Kilo Echo 8 Papa Whiskey Tango. James Mobile in Mogador. I'll be in and out this morning.
November 7 Victor Alpha November N7 VA Brian Mobile. I'll be in and out today, Dave. 73. KD8JZE Kilo Delta 8 Juliet Zulu Echo Carmelo Medina in and out.
Let me tell you who I got. There's one I missed. I got KE8 UIB, KE8 PWT. Somebody else doubled trying to get in there second. I got N7 VAN in and out, and KD8 JZE in and out. Thank you, Brian and Carmelo. Who's the one I missed? They tried to check in right after UIB. You got drowned out by James. Would you try to come back? I got PWT. Who was the other one? We lost that fish. James, PWT, were you just mobile or in and out, or are you going to make a transmission? I kind of missed that because of the double.
No, just being in and out, arriving at a job site.
Have a safe day at work. Happy Monday. We'll catch you next time. KE8UIB. I assume you are with Lori. Good morning there, John.
NT8D from KE8UIB along with KF8DTP. Good morning, Dave, and everybody out there on the net.
Good morning, Dave, and everybody on the net. Happy Monday.
All right, guys, and it's a crazy start to a Monday here. Me and Lori start off one of the roads just right down the street from our home this morning. It's a windy road, 45 miles an hour, and well-traveled and dark. And a dog's loose in the road, and the guy coming at us, with all the traffic coming at us, decides to flash his lights so rapidly and so fast you can't see the dog in front of you. Luckily, Lori slammed on the brakes, and we missed the dog. People would think. Then we start down 236, and a button buck runs out in front of us. So it has been a manic Monday morning. We're hoping all the crazy's over with as we're headed off to work, and let me see. It is just a crazy Monday, you guys. So, hey, this is the only way to have it, right? So hopefully that gets all of it out for the week. And with that, you guys, we're hoping for a brighter day. And, it's 34 degrees, but we're hoping for a good day anyways. And with that, you guys, this is KE8UIB along with KF8DTP. We're living the $5 dream a nickel at a time. 7-3s, y'all. Thanks for running the net this morning, Dave.
That sounds like a manic Monday to me there, John. And remember, things happen in threes, so be careful. Watch out for one more. Seriously, be careful. Happy Monday to you and Lori. We got you both on the log. Have a safe day at work week, and we'll listen for you throughout with all the other net control operators. All right, still got a bunch of people here on the early bird list. Anybody else want me to add you to the list at this point? Please go ahead and give me a call. We'll put you on the list.
NT8D, this is KE8PQX, Kilo Echo 8, Victor, Quebec X-Ray. Joe, inaccurate.
NT8D, Whiskey 8 Tango Delta, John in Wadsworth.
November 8, Victor Foxtrot Kilo, N8 VFK, Cliff Plumber Station.
W8WKY.
Kilo Charlie 8, November Oscar Victor, KC8 NOV Marty Mobile, Streetsboro, in and out, just listening.
Kilo 8, Charlie Whiskey Sierra, K8 CWS, Corbin in Columbus.
N8WS, Bill in New London.
And Dave, I do have weather today. WB6BJ at
All right, let me pick it up. Mark, Bill, and John there, I have you all three on the early bird list, so I will get to you there. I added to this list K8PQX. There was a double. I added Cliff, VFK, Marty, NOV, thanks for your in and out, and we got Corbin, CWS. Who did I miss in that last group?
Alpha Bravo 8 Mike Oscar AB8MO.
Are you mobile, Andrew? Andy, are you mobile?
You had somebody else in there, but yes, I mean, I'm mobile technically, AB8MO.
Go ahead with your transmission. Whoever else just tried to check in, I'll grab you right after Andy, and then I'll get back to the early bird list and start working through. Go ahead there, Andy.
All right, NTAD from AB8MO. I just got in the car. I've been bouncing between my Allstar Node and the repeater. I did some. I moved to the repeater now, so hopefully my node is set correctly. I was doing a lot, probably for the last hour, trying to just realign everything because people were having problems hearing me last night on the beacon net. So I think I got one of the trivia questions right, actually. So looks like winter's back. Snow's on the ground here in the snow belt. No shocker there. But it's supposed to warm up. I'm sure Mark will give us an exhaustive look on what things are going to look like for the rest of the week. So with that, I won't hold it. Thanks for getting me in there, Dave. 730 all. NTAD, this is AB8MO Mobile.
All right, Andy, always nice to get you in here. I know you just have a short window. Caught you early this time. You have a safe ride, and 73 to you. We'll catch you next time. Who was that last person trying to check in right when I was trying to get back to Andy? Nothing heard. We'll go ahead and start working through the list again. I'm going to head back up to the Mark's K4OG Mark. I guess you're probably making a grind there. Happy Monday to you.
Good morning, Dave, and everybody on the net. K4OG here. Yes, sir. I'm at the coffee mill doing a medium grind. Coffee's tasting pretty good. Dave, we got a new stack of Saturdays lined up for us this year. 52 of them, and 2 of them have already slipped by. I'm already looking forward to number 50, and I hope I can make the best of every Saturday that's stacked up this year. There you go. K4OG back today.
All right there, Mark. That sounds like a fine New Year's resolution. Hopefully I get to share a few of those with you. And wishing you the best start to the week on a Monday to get to the next Saturday. You take care of yourself and be safe. Let's grab KC8FQV, Northern Mark. Good morning, Mark. Happy Monday.
All right. I'll say good morning first, and then I'll All right, KCF2V. We'll improve it. I'll switch over to the node. And, everything's going good. As far as it can. It just gets disturbing when you hear people. Yeah, Andy was going between his node and the repeater. So that was happening. And then I jumped, because I could hear him under, when he first checked in, I could hear him, he was low audio, so I was wanting to make sure he was heard, and when I came back at the end there, and maybe me and him mixed or whatever, I don't know. But, it's interesting when people check into the net, you go back and ask them because you might have not heard them or whatever, and they don't show back up. You know what? If you're not going to stick around, you say, I'm in and out, and, you mow an iron picking the microphone up. You can't stay around long enough to confirm your contact. That's just like if you're working any contest, if you don't stick around long enough to confirm the contact, it don't do no good. So if you're going to check in, stay around long enough. I mean, Andy drives to work, and I know sometimes he stop and get breakfast, and he's there still, even grabbing his breakfast. He don't throw the mic down and say, "Oh, I just checked in, I'm going," wherever. So stick around until the net controller recognizes you, or else don't even check in, because it's just a waste of their time. And I think that Cleveland deal at the stadium, I hope that, that was a stunt that Cleveland tried, because the Haslams and the Browns were moving to Brook Park, and that where they, that is, I think that is actually in Brook Park, the IX Center, but owned by Cleveland. So I think that was a stunt that Cleveland pulled, because Aurora got city water on a reset. Got city water from Cleveland because they didn't feel Portage County could supply them with enough water. They wanted extra money for the county. They're always trying something. So you always got to read between the lines and look at everything. So hopefully that now that this thing is moving along, hopefully maybe they'll just, because the Haslams are going to take the stadium down. So hopefully they will change their mind and get their things straightened up, because, there's a lot of people not wanting to go downtown. None of the conventions are wanting to go down there. There's not enough room down there. So we'll send it back to net, KSFQV.
All right, thanks a lot there, Mark. We wish you a great start to the week. Happy Monday to you. I want to get Randy in here, KD8ZSH, and then stand by Mark in Tennessee. We'll go ahead and get the weather report here in a minute. KD8ZSH, NTAD, over to you.
KD8ZSH, good morning, Dave. Morning, everybody. Oh, doing pretty good. My daughter has a regularly scheduled doctor's appointment later on this morning. We'll be taking her there. Like I told Jim this morning, we've been watching the forecast for the weather and the traffic conditions, and to see whether or not we got to leave early or how things are looking. But hopefully it'll be a good day. Just want to say hi to everybody. I hope your Monday is great and the week is off to a flying start. It's KD8ZSH. Back to net. 73s, everybody.
All right, thanks a lot there, Randy. Well, I don't know if I call it fine. It's going to start regardless, though. Hi. A little chilly, a little snowy. Be safe. Let the dogs keep you warm. Best to you and your daughter, and happy Monday to you guys. John, I'm going to hit you next up there working, or down there in Canton, so stand by. I hope you're monitoring. We're going to hit WB6BJN Mark first and get his weather report. Go ahead there, Mark. WB6BJN, NTAD.
Hey, good morning, Dave, and good morning, everyone on the Barometer Net. Thank you, and let's go ahead and take a look at conditions. Hope everybody had a great weekend. 30.45.0 on the barometer. It is steady. So barometer is steady right now. 21.9 degrees. We had a low so far of 20.1. 20.1 degrees, and that's chilly. High yesterday, 38.8 degrees. 20 degrees on the dew point. 92% humidity. Let's see. 0 to 2 from the northeast on the wind, clear skies, and looks like a high today of about 49. And that'll be about 11 degrees warmer than yesterday. However, don't get too used to the warm weather because things are about major pattern shift after midweek. So warming temperatures today over much of the Midwest and parts of the East. So today and tomorrow, temperatures could be in the 40s with overnight lows in the upper 20s to mid 30s, and that includes Ohio, Michigan, Illinois. The only major cold air would be far to the north because high pressure is going to be the dominant feature. Things are changing rapidly because if the polar vortex is going to get with the program about middle of the week, and I think we have to look toward the West Coast. We always have to look toward the West Coast because it's the Pacific that controls much of the nation's weather and much of the northern hemisphere's weather. And the polar vortex, the thing that the upper stratospheric warming event, like what happened before Christmas, is beginning to rear its ugly head once again. Let me take a break. Over the West Coast is going to bring some nice weather, 80s in Los Angeles because of the Santa Ana winds. In places like the San Joaquin Valley, though, of California, going to have fog and low clouds, a very dry pattern out there till at least the 21st of January. And so what's happening is this high pressure is starting to build northward, the one over the West Coast, into Alaska and the Arctic. And as it does so, it dislodges cold air as low pressure sharpens all the way from Maine to Florida. And in fact, Florida could be down in the 30s and 40s, parts of Florida for lows Thursday night, and may struggle to get out of the 60s, and may not even make 70 degrees by Friday. Let me take a break. Could be some rain. There could be some rain in that forecast for parts of Florida as a weak cold front goes through and moves southward today and tomorrow. Temperatures remain in the 70s to low 80s there. And by Wednesday night and Thursday, temperatures start falling in the Midwest all the way to Tennessee and all the way down to Florida by Thursday night and Friday, as cold air will be the dominant feature through the weekend, next weekend and beyond. So even you guys in Ohio, let me take another break. Don't want to time anything out. You guys in Ohio, Michigan, and much of the Midwest enjoy the weather in the 40s and maybe even some cases the 50s between today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, because beyond Wednesday, it'll be cold for the foreseeable future. For you guys, for folks on the West Coast, warm weather will continue, and that's pretty much the weather. So lots of cold air coming. The polar vortex is going to become unstable once again. Dave, back to you. Sorry to be the harbinger of bad news if you don't like cold weather. Back to you, sir. WB6DJ.
Thank you very much for your report. No, I do not. Not anymore. You have yourself a great Monday. Happy Monday, and 73 to you. I'm going to see if John N8YMY is in here. Then we're going to try the other John W8TW, so stand by. N8YMY, NTAD. John must be busy in Canton. Let's try W8TW, John. Good morning.
Morning, Dave. I think you mean W8TD. 1W is enough for me. Good morning, happy Monday, hello gang. Nothing much to report, just enjoying being a part of it all. All the new antennas seem to be functional. So I'm hyperactive up here on in the line of sight world where I have never really spent time before. In these, 60 years or so. New Horizons, NTAD in the net, W8TD.
All right there, John. I had to write on the net logger. I wrote it down wrong on my notebook. Be careful, dude. You're going to end up in the gigahertz range if you're not careful. Hi. Happy Monday. Be safe. Let's see. Let me grab Tom, KA8MNT. Bill, stand by with your space weather, and I'm going to take some check-ins here shortly as well. KA8MNT, NTAD.
NTAD, this is KA8MNT. Well, good morning, Dave, and everybody else is on the net. Let's see, the weekend's over, and today, of course, is Monday, and we're starting out the week fantastically. We've got 28 degrees out there with a 4-mile-an-hour wind and no precipitation today. And let's see, the barometer is sitting at 30.23. Today's high is going to be a whopping 34 degrees, mostly cloudy with a 3% chance of something coming out of the sky. So that's what we got looking forward to down here in Canton today. Myself, I got a new doctor I'm going to this afternoon to see if I'm still alive or whatever, and he'll let me know, I guess, on that. Let's see, the weekend was great. I started out Saturday morning. The Stark County VE team had a VE session Saturday morning at the Maslin Club headquarters, and it was my first time actually working it, and it was kind of fun and really enjoyed it. We had 4 new techs and 1 guy that moved up to extra, so it was a successful morning for us down there. Then they're getting everything ready down there in the shack for winter field day for Maslin, so that's going on. What else is going on? That is about it. Health-wise, we're Linda and I are both a lot better than what we were a week ago, that's for sure. So let me see. That's about all the rambling I'm going to do. So I'm going to grab a quick nickel. KA8MNT returning. Yeah. Singing in the shower is fun until you get soap in your mouth. Then it turns into a soap opera. And with that, I want to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything back over to the Monday Morning Wonder, NT8D.
All right there, Tom. Glad to hear you and Linda are both feeling better. Sounds like things are very active down there in Maslin. And again, thank you very much for bringing some smiles to the Barometer Net on a Monday morning, no less. You guys have a safe one. Happy Monday. Take care. We'll catch you next week and listen for you throughout. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do our space weather here with Bill, N8WS. I'll give it, and then we'll do I'll look for some mobiles here shortly. N8WS, Bill, go right ahead.
NT8D in the group, N8WS. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, all the net. Okay, our air quality index this morning is 42. That's in the good range. Let me see here. Tropo was at a 0. That's expected this time of year. I got 25 degrees this morning. Humidity 81%. Wind speed southwest at 15, gusting to 23. Barometer 3024. 2.20 degrees. Visibility 10 miles. Well, it is partly cloudy, so it is pretty clear, too. Prediction for today is mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny with a high near 39. Breezy with a southwest wind, 18 to 20 miles an hour, gusts as high as 32. Okay. Solar flux indices of 111, sunspot number 52, A is 31, K is 3. That's not good. Geomagnetic field is unsettled, no east skip predicted. Let me see here. Well, we can get rid of that one. And that one. My sunrise, 7:51. My sunset, 5:24. Length of day, 9 hours, 32 minutes. Getting longer every day. Spaceweather.com. Something flary. This way it comes. For the second time in the week, significant CME has billed away from the far side of the sun. The latest appeared during the early hours of January 12th, following the M3.3 class flare just behind the sun's eastern limb. These events are connected. An activity flaring sunspot group is about to emerge as the sun's rotation turns to face the Earth later this week. And CME impact sparks geomagnetic storm. Yeah, with some really, really good aurora pictures. Currently, there's only 5 sunspot groups on the sun, but we still seem to have some solar activity. That's about it for me, Dave. Everybody have a great week. Get you tomorrow if we can. NT8D in the group, N8WS. 7-3, everyone.
All right there, Bill. Thank you very much for the space weather report. That's, I'm sure, very helpful for a lot of folks, especially the ones who like to play with DX and such. Let's see. I still have on my list here KB8LJ, KE8VOX, K8PQX, N8VFK, and K8CWS. Thank you for your patience, folks. We're getting to the top of the hour. Let me just make a quick call for check-ins, just to make sure I catch the in and outs and mobiles. If you're a regular check-in, I will put you on the list, but I'm going to put you at the bottom here after the other guys I've already named off. So particularly looking for mobile in and outs. Anybody else can check in, but you'll get put at the bottom. Please call now.
November 8, Mike Kilo Romeo Mobile, N8MKR.
Net Control, please copy November 8, X-Ray, November Victor, name is Jeff, and I'm mobile. Kilo Charlie 1, Victor, Quebec, Sierra. KC1, BQS, Paul in Maine.
Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8HRF, Josh, mobile.
Bottom, I'm usually found.
Papa Juliet Whiskey, K8DJW.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Oscar Golf, KF8 EOG, Pete, HT Mobile, in and out.
Hey, good morning, Dave.
This is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB, Randy and Rittman. I'll be in and out. 73, God bless everyone.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. Missed one. I've got N8MKR, N8XNV, KC8VQS, W8HRF, then I missed somebody, then I got K8PJW, and I got in and outs, KF8EOG and KE8TLB. Thanks a lot, Pete and Randy. Have a happy and safe Monday. 73D, guys. Who did I miss?
KC1DQS, Paul in Maine.
November 8th, Juliet Kilo Oscar. I hope I'm making it in here.
We got you, Joe. Are you mobile?
Usual setup, HT on the tram 1477.
All right, Joe, we got you. Conserve your battery. We'll get back to you here shortly. Let's get the mobiles in here, and let's start with W8HRF. You had the weakest signal. Go ahead there, Josh.
Good morning, Dave. Appreciate you picking me up. NT8D, W8HRF. I'll keep it short. Just wishing everybody a happy Monday morning, and I'll catch you all later. Back to you, Dave.
All right, Josh, thanks for taking a minute to check in. You have a safe one on the road. Happy Monday to you and your family. We'll probably catch you at the meeting. Take care, 73. N8MK, go ahead. Happy Monday to you.
Morning, Dave and the net. Good morning. This is N8MKR Mobile. Just on my way into the office, headed to Richfield. Going to be a great day, a productive day, and a strong finish. Take care. Wish everybody a fantastic one. N8MKR Mobile.
All right, thanks very much. You can be safe on the road. Watch out for ice. I've heard a couple of slick spots. And thanks for checking in on a Monday morning. Have a great start to your week. Jeff, N8XNV, good morning. Happy Monday to you.
W8WKY.
Good morning, Dave, and everyone on the net. This is November 8 X-Ray, November Victor. Currently in Brunswick right now, Brunswick area. Got 28 degrees. And everyone be careful today. Roads could be slippery. This is November 8 X-Ray, November Victor. Back to net. Be safe.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm going to do our best. I have to head out a little bit, but by then, hopefully, the sun is up and things have started to melt off just a little bit. Happy Monday to you, and have a great start to your week. All right, we added, again, VQS, JKO, and PJW to the list. Let me go ahead and get back to the list. Chuck, KB8LJ, beds on the air. Good morning. Happy Monday, and then we're going to head up to Vermilion.
NT8D and the group from KB8LJ. Well, just sitting here operating beds on the air and contemplating getting up and moving because you got things to do and things to think about today, and it's one day at a time, and move along accordingly. So, this is KB8LJ, back to net.
All right there, Chuck. Well, you ease on into the day. I make it a habit of always doing the Barometer Net in my PJs and robe. That's how I ease into the week. Got about half a cup of coffee left. Hi. Have a good one. Thanks for being here. And 73s. We're going to go to Scott, KE8VOX up in Vermilion. I want to hear what the lake looks like. PQX, John, you're on deck. And VFK, Cliff, you're in the hole. Go ahead there, Scott. NT8D.
morning, Dave. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX, got up here on the shores of Lake Erie, Vermilion, Ohio. Starting out at 27.9 there, Dave. Feel like 22.5. 77% humidity. The barometer's holding steady at 30.00. Winds out of the west-southwest, between 12 and 5. And the lake temperature is 33.6. And it looks between 1.5 foot, 2 foot waves on the lake. No ice, just the ice that got pushed up onto the beach, and that's it. And that way it sounds, that might be leaving, melting here in the next few days after today, I guess. I don't know. It's pretty weird winter, but that's all I got there, Dave. Thanks for doing the net. Thanks for getting me in, and this is KE8VOX, sending it back to net control.
All right, thanks, Scott. Yeah, it's probably going to melt, and then it's going to freeze again. I think we're going to get in for another cold snap here. I just think you get into this January, February, you get some really cold and then some really warm weather. It gets pretty volatile. So, but you have a safe one. Happy Monday. Thanks for joining us and appreciate your patience. Take care of yourself. Let's go ahead and get to KE8PQX. Good morning. Happy Monday. Cliff, stand by, and then we'll get to Corbin. KE8PQX, NTAD.
Hey, Dave, NTAD, this is KE8 Victor, Quebec X-ray. I'm not sure if you wrote it down wrong or if I said it wrong.
Oh, I would have written it down wrong, that's for sure. PQX, go ahead, my fault.
NTAD is KE8 Victor, Quebec X-ray. Good morning, Dave, and the net. Joe here in Akron, just got home a day early from a trip. Every now and then that happens. I got reassigned. Usually they end up reassigning you into a day off, but got a little bonus day off yesterday, which was nice. Had a little three-way kind of round table on HF with a couple of guys that I fly with, one in Franklin, PA, another one over in Chautauqua, all on 40 meters. So that was the first time I've done that on HF anyways. That was pretty fun. Then got a little skiing in yesterday. So good day. Good use of a extra day off. Anyway, thanks for getting me in, Dave. I'll give it back to you. This is KE8VQX, back to NTAD and net control.
Thanks a lot, Joe. Yeah, if there's a call mistake, I'm the one who made it, that's for sure. Sorry about that. Sounds like you made good use of the extra day off. Good. Way not to squander that one. I'm glad you had some fun. And thanks for being here on a Monday morning. Thanks for your patience. Do appreciate it. You take care of yourself, and we'll listen for you next week. Let's try to find Cliff here, N8VFK, and then we'll grab Corbin.
NTAD in the net, N8VFK. Good morning, Dave, and all the other listeners are out there. Currently in Columbus Station, I'm at 27 degrees. I've got 21 degree dew point, 79% humidity. Barometer's at 30.25, holding steady. And I've got to relocate my wind sensors because they're in a bad spot. Just not getting the wind correctly. Dave, because of your profession, I want to share a little funny little story. Recently reached way back into my memory banks and dusted off and wiped off the cobwebs of my old air guitar. And I'll tell you, I had a really hard time trying to get that thing tuned back up, trying to remember how to do it, until one of my favorite songs, Smoke on the Water, came on. And by the time that was done, I was feeling pretty good. My performances are invitation only, because I enjoy playing it, but it's not pretty. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Back over to you, Dave. NTAD and This is NAVFK. 73s, everybody.
All right there, Cliff. You stick to that story, and remember, it's always okay to retune your air guitar in the middle of the song, and never hurt nobody. And I tell you, Deep Purple Machine Head was the first vinyl LP that I ever bought as a child. Very first one. Thanks, Cliff. I appreciate it. You keep playing, my friend, and have a happy Monday. All right, Paul, we're going to get to you in a minute, and then Joe, but first I'm going to try to get Corbin in here. K8CWS, NT8D, good morning. Happy Monday.
NT8D, this is K8CWS, Corbin in Columbus. Good morning to you and all the Barometer Netters. Keep it short this morning, 27 down here in Columbus, running up to 38 degrees, 9 miles an hour out of the southwest. It's going to be a good week. Seems like it's, going to get pretty cold down here later in the week as well, so we're right there with you. Hope everybody else has a great week as well. K8CWS, sending it back to net, 73's all.
All right there, Corbin. Thanks for sticking around. Appreciate your patience here. It's been a rocking net this Monday morning, I'll tell you. We're sitting at about 26 degrees here in Copley. Winds 9 miles an hour, gusting up to about 19. Cat keeps on trying to go out. Doesn't like to stay out there long. He's a little afraid of the wind monster more than anything else. Cold, yeah, but mostly he's afraid of the wind monster. So you have a good start to your week. Happy Monday, and 73's Corbin. We'll catch you next week. Paul out in Maine, KC1VQS. Good morning. Happy Monday, my birthday partner. We're going to see what it's like out there. And Joe, stand by.
W8WKY.
Yeah, good morning, Dave, and everyone on the net. We're starting out with kind of a quiet day here. It's sunny and 24. We had a fairly warm weekend, and we were supposed to get up to 6 inches of snow yesterday, and we ended up with less than an inch. That didn't amount to too much, so I didn't have to plow. Unfortunately, we had a breakdown. My wife's car had to be towed to the repair shop when she got out of work Friday, so she's got my car today, and I'm here at home and unable to go anywhere, but that's okay. The dog and I will go take a walk, and I've got plenty to keep me busy. So 7-3, have a great Monday and a great start of the week. KC1VQS, back to you, Dave.
All right there, Paul. Well, thanks for joining us. I'm sure you're going to find some way to keep yourself busy this morning. Give the dog an extra treat, and hopefully you have a pleasant day throughout. I'm hoping it warms up a little bit here. The sun's supposed to come out, I heard, but we'll see if that holds true or not. Thanks for checking in with me on another Monday. Always nice to chat with you. We'll listen for you with the other net control operators throughout the week. Take care of yourself. 73s. Joe, N8JKO, good morning. Yeah, thanks for making the second try there. And then we'll hit the back of the bus with Phil and take one more round of check-ins. Good morning, Joe. Happy Monday.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net from N8JKO. We've got 29 degrees and a 67% humidity here along the beautiful north coast in Willoughby, Ohio. I'm kind of scratching my head because I don't know what's going on but with my difficulties getting into the net. And this is the first real Monday I've had a problem. Usually I can't get through on Saturday, but nonetheless, glad to be joining the group. Got a regular week planned, catching up with grandkids, catching up with my chores, well, almost catching up with my chores, and taking care of things, staying warm in the house, the usual. So with that, I will send it back to Net Control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care. God bless and 7-3. N8JKO, back to net control.
All right there, Joe. Nice to have you aboard on a Monday morning. Yeah, we got a full copy, but a lot of bacon fry on you this morning. But we got every word. Wishing you have a safe start to your week. Hopefully tomorrow's conditions are a little more kind. But thanks again for the second try and getting back in here this morning. 73, my friend. Let's grab Phil. K8PJW. We'll make ourselves a little smarter here, and then I'll open up for another round of check-ins. Good morning, Phil. K8PJW, NTAD.
NTAD, K8PJW. Good morning, Dave, and good morning to Barometer Net this morning on this happy Monday. Great to hear everyone. We're starting the day off here at 26 degrees, headed up to 36, 41 tomorrow. Let's see, it's going to be it's cloudy right now, but like you said, I think the sun's supposed to come out and kind of warm us up a little bit for the rest of the day. Barometer's at 30.26, and gas went back up to 299. That seems to be the modus operandi. They bring it down a little bit and back up to 299. So anyway, still nursing the shoulder, but it's getting a little bit better every day. I sit down every morning. That makes it really feel good. Do some exercises and stuff, and all that seems to help slowly but surely. So hopefully I'll be over with this sometime soon. I do want to remind everyone there's the P-Cards meeting tonight. Bill Salyers, AJ8B, will be sharing DXing hints and tips. So if you're looking for information about DXing, might be a good time to come down. It's 7 o'clock at Kent American Legion. So I hope to see you there. With that, I'll take a break for time. So in 1904, Henry Ford sets a land speed record of 91.37 miles per hour on the frozen surface of Lake Michigan's Lake St. Clair. He was driving a four-wheel vehicle dubbed the 999 with a wooden chassis and with no body and or hood. 1908, the first long-distance radio message was broadcast from the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Scientist Lee DeForest broadcast was heard by an audience of 50 people. And in 1949, Claude Shannon formally proved the Nyquist-Shannon sampling theorem, which establishes that to accurately reconstruct a continuous signal from its samples, the sampling frequency must be greater than twice the highest frequency of the signal. The theorem is a fundamental in digital signal processing and telecommunication. And that's the way it was. This is K8PJW. Back to the net.
All right there, Phil. Well, thank you so much. That was some very interesting information. And it took my mind in a lot of different directions. Do appreciate it every time you come in with some of this stuff. Wishing you a great start to your week. Glad your shoulder and your arm's getting a little bit better, at least little by little. Keep it going in the right direction. And hopefully we get to see you again in person soon. Take care, Phil. Let's see. That's the bottom of my list. Never thought I'd get there. Hi. It's been a rockin' Monday. Let's do one more round of check-ins. We can get Kerry in here, and he can get his day started, too. This is Dave, NTAD, with the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net Monday morning edition. We're rocking at 46 right now. If you'd like to get on the log, please call.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel, John Foxtrot. I'll just be in and out, just listening in.
Kilo Echo 8, Juliet Papa, Quebec. Good morning, Dave. This is Chris Mobile. I'm going to be in and out.
Whiskey Alpha 8, Kilo Oscar Charlie, WA 8, KOC, Fred in Akron. I am going to have to be in and out for 22 days. Have yourself a good Monday, good start to the week. Everybody else also. So 7-3 all. November 8th,
KF8
this might be
ELA,
kind of missed
Kilo Foxtrot 8,
Dave,
Echo Lima Alpha, Zach in Dalton. I'll be in and out
7-3.
today.
Have a great day.
KF8.
Hello,
Mark.
Global Middlefield.
Wherever.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8, VZA, Eric in Strongsville, in and out today, Dave, 7-3 all.
All right, I'm going to pick it up, straighten this out a little bit. Mark FQV, I've got a recheck on you. I got a couple of in and outs, KE8 JPQ, Chris, and WA8 KOC. Fred, thank you very much. Have a happy Monday. Be safe. I've got ELA. I've got VZA in and out. I've got Mark in Middlefield. Mark in Middlefield, can you come back with your call and any transmission?
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie Lima Oscar, KF8CLO. I'm just figured I'd check in again this morning. I missed Friday. I like to check in every morning. Makes life interesting, listening to all you guys and girls and you know, and understanding what's going on in the weather department. So I'm gonna call it short and let you guys have back the net. So 73s to everybody. Have a happy Monday.
W8WKY.
All right, thanks, Mark. Do appreciate that. Need to get your call cleared up, and happy Monday to you. Thanks for your transmission. Thanks for checking in. At the very top, there was a collision. At the very top, there was a collision. There was a KF8 station, KF8 at the very top. Would you come back, please? If you were any of the two stations who tried to check in first, either of the two check-ins who tried to check in at the very beginning of this group before KE8 JPQ, would you please call? I lost two fish there. N8YMY, did I hear you recheck and double with somebody there, John?
Yeah, Dave, it was probably me. This EchoLink's a little tough to get in and out there. Yeah, I probably missed you this morning. I'm at work and I was busy, and I just was saying 7-3s. I was in and out, just listening now. So have a great day, Dave. Thanks for picking me up.
All right there, John. Always nice to say hi to you. We got you on the log. You have a safe Monday, safe start to your week. We'll listen for you throughout. Take care. I think I had KF8ELA in there. Go ahead.
NT8D in the net. Good morning. This is KF8ELA. I'll make it quick and just say good morning, and everyone have a great day. And 73s all.
All right, thanks a lot for getting in here on a Monday morning. I do appreciate it. Have a safe Monday and a happy Monday as well. Let's see, KC8FQV, I think I heard you in there with a recheck.
Yeah, Dave, KC8FQV recheck. Yeah, you're talking about the cats and that. Yeah, we got a kitten here now. Well, we've had it for, since I think it was September. But that kitten, it can go so fast you can't see it. It flies so fast sometimes. You know what, Mel?
I mean, it literally flies. I mean, well, it's not flying, but it looks like it's flying. I wonder what it would clock at. And then it likes, taking things off the table. And as a matter of fact, we had a decoration sitting on the table. Snowman, it kept taking the thing off and playing with it. It kept, taking it off and playing. Or it'll grab the rug in the bathroom or the one at the door. And it'll start playing with that rug and roll it up and fight it. It is interesting, that the kitten is. But yeah, I was just gonna, because you talk about your kitten and a few of the other people do about their cats. Yeah, this thing, sometimes you can't even grab it. It's so fast. So we'll send it back to Net, Dave, in KCFQV.
All right there, Mark. Yeah, they all have their different personalities. One of our cats here that I end up with is a male cat. He's fixed, but he patrols the backyard. I have not seen a chipmunk near the house or a mole near the house in about 2 years now. I think he's got them pretty much all cleared out. Anyways, you have a good start there, Mark. Thanks for the recheck. Did I miss anybody before we call in our cruiser? Did I miss anybody for the Sarah Barometer Net Monday morning? All right, we lost 3 fish this morning. If we got them, we could give you 55, the double nickel. There's, Kerry. My fault. I'm sorry. W8CTM. You got spot number 52. Happy Monday, Kerry.
Good morning, Dave, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there. Well, Dave, it seems like the 50s are getting to be a pretty regular number here for us on the Barometer Net in the morning. We had, I think, 55 3 times last week. Wednesday was the only day we didn't hit 50. It was 48 Wednesday, but all the rest of the week we were in the 50s. So, boy, that's a lot of guys getting on there in an hour in the morning. That's, a little over an hour, but we're not counting minutes. Anyway, I hope everybody has a marvelous Monday out there. It's going to warm up a little bit. That'll be nice. And I guess about Wednesday evening or something, we're supposed to turn from rain to snow. So, that's the way that goes. Anyway, that's about all I have this morning. Hope everybody has a great week out there and a marvelous Monday to start it off with. And everything goes good. Hope everybody stays healthy and everything like that. And with that, I'll say 73 is W8CTM, carry at Portage Lakes. And we'll turn it back to NT8D there, Dave. And won't be too long, Dave. A few more months yet, and you'll get Meg out there. That'll be a real true start to spring for sure. Everybody have a great one, and 73 all, and back to you, Dave.
Right there, Kerry. Thanks so much for being here. And yeah, every day before Memorial Day is a gift. I'll take that. Maybe we get into April one of these years. Hi. And if you think about it, Kerry, if you get 50 check-ins in 80 minutes, you're getting more than. When you break that down, that's pretty good. 50 check-ins in 100 minutes would be 2 minutes each, and we know that there's some folks who go a little longer, 2 minutes. Hi. Getting 50 check-ins in a little over an hour is, I think, a pretty good rate of just keeping the net moving and saying hello and trying to get as many people to say hi as possible. So, appreciate it, Kerry. We will listen for you close every day this week. Thanks so much. Let me get a beep. I need to thank all of our check-ins, all 52. I want to thank all of our listeners. I need to thank the club for giving us a place to be, Marty for giving us some space to transmit, all our technicians for keeping us on the air. Please join us every Monday starting at 7 a.m. We go for about an hour, a little longer. A bunch of other nets here on the WAWKY repeater, so check us out at WAWKY.org. Want to mention our founders, K8BYR, Garlic, WBHATW, Dorothy, and K8DSD, Tom, as well as my mentor, KD8CVS, Ron. The people who made this net. Hi, hi. So, from the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association on the WAWKY repeater 147.39 megahertz in beautiful Doylestown, Ohio, we will now return this frequency to regular amateur radio use. 73, y'all. Have a happy Monday and stay safe.
W8WKY. W8WKY, repeater PL1 14.8.